Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to share my Out with the Old and Layout share for my March 29, 2020 Counterfeit Kit Challenge Kit. Now, this month's kit, if I can find my piece of paper, this month's kit was inspired by the Citrus Twist February 2020 Scrapbook Add-on Kit and Life Crafted Kit Possibilities. So I went through my stash and I found a couple of kit, one from Felicity Jane and one from Cheeky Studio, that I pulled in and used together because they had such light colors. Now, as far as pattern papers go, that's my largest scrap, but I saved it because I didn't want to cut into it. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know why, but yeah. Anywho, I did not use this one. I was going to fussy cut the floral arrangements out, but I did not. But this will go into my stash, and at some point, I hope to get it used somehow or another, but I don't know how. It's my least favorite piece of paper, but I don't know. I'll try somehow, or it might get put into a giveaway pile. So, scraps, let me put that here, and I'll keep all of this together. I really don't have a huge amount of scraps. Well, okay, I do, because I added in scraps from my stash, from my scrap color bins, and then the scraps that I made with the kit. So I got quite a bit used, but of course I didn't get all of it used. But you can see, like, this was from the introduction sheet where it shows all the images across there of the different papers in the kit. Yeah, I used the biggest portion of that. I did keep small little scraps as well. So I have lots of that. All my border strips I kept, or pieces of paper that I cut into, and it created enough of a piece that I was going to keep it. And then a couple more here, and that one. As far as washi, and I know I have a ton of scraps left. I'm going to keep these together for a while to try and either make another layout or a couple more cards, but I'm really done with this kit and want to get it put away. I do have the shimmer trim from Close to My Heart left. I used several of the washi tapes, but I don't think I used them all. But I got some washi tape used. So there are all of those. I have brads left. And I don't think I used any of my wood veneer. I have mist. I did not use either of those. I don't think I used this punch necessarily that I had put into my kit, but I did use this punch and this punch. So, and I did use some dies to create circles. As far as, let's see, other tools are this stamp set. I used this several times. This one from Cheeky I did not use. This one I had previously used and stamped a bunch out, and I did use several of those. And I had the die set in here. Well, I say I did. There it is. And I did use that once, but I used it. I stamped cut the lovely out and the shadow of it and put those together, but then I didn't end up using it. This Felicity Jane alphas here, I used those quite a bit. This one that came is the thickers that came with the Cheeky Studio kit. I did use that one. I had added in Felicity Jane alpha stickers, not Felicity Jane, Freckled Fawn, and I used both of these quite a bit. These are Felicity Jane embellishments. They started with 6 or 8, and I've used about a little over half. Pocket page cards, I used quite a bit. I still have quite a few left, and that's okay. They'll go into my stash, and I'll keep working at getting them used. And you can see some of them I punched out different things. And this one was a 4x6, and I just continued to punch out and cut out from there. I used several of these chipboard shapes, and these did not come with my kit originally, but I did add them in because they matched the Freckled Fawn February kit that I had added into this. And I got those at a later date. So when I did, because they matched the other stuff, I added these in, and I used quite a few. I did use the bigger image here, but I still have two smaller chipboard pieces on that one. I have this foam word that says hope, label stickers, and I think all but the ones that came with the kit from Freckled Fawn for the month of February, I did not use any of those, but all the others I did use. These are some vellum fray stickers, and I've had multiple sets of these, and I continue to use them, and I used a ton this go around. These are from an older Freckled Fawn kit, and I was able to get some use out of those. And then these came with the February kit, and I used quite a few of those. So you can see I got tons used with this kit. The die cuts that came with the Cheeky Studio one, I got quite a bit used, but I still have quite a bit left, as well as the cut-aparts. I have 4 of the 5 flare left. I have the glassine bag that some of the embellishments came in. I had a partial pack and then a full pack of these, so you can see I finished off the partial and I used up part of those. These are the puffy stickers that came with the Felicity Jane kit. Use those. These are the cork stickers that came with the Cheeky Studios. Use those. These came with the Freckled Fawn kit, and I had an extra sheet of these that I did use up. These are Felicity Jane. No, I take that back. These are Freckled Fawn from the February kit. Maybe not. I think these were from, so the others must be from that one. This was a partial sheet with the pink and the beige. I did use the pink ones, but I still have the beige ones. And then these hearts are also Freckled Fawn, and I used quite a bit of those. As far as the embellishment packs that came with the Felicity Jane kit, that is a 3x4 or 4x6, I don't remember which, pocket page card that I cut down, and these are what I have left of those chipboard bits and pieces. I have most of these tags left, these mini straight tags like that. They'll go into my stash. And then that was a pocket page card. I was going to use it and I cut it down. I have a few vellum pieces, a few, there's that where I stamped or cut out the lovely and then the shadow and put those together. There's a Megan image that I fussy cut out but did not get around to coloring. I have a few chipboard pieces in here, and some stamped out pieces, or some die cut pieces, punched out pieces here. So you can see I got tons of stash used up, and I am very pleased with what I did get used. I wish I had been able to use a little bit more, but like I said, I'm tired of looking at this now. I think because I put a rush to get it done this month, I think that's why I'm a bit tired of looking at it. I did take several breaks from it and work on other kits that I have in my stash, so I'm pleased with that. Overall, I'm really pleased with how much I did get done, and I will show you the layouts. Give me just a second to get this moved. Okay, the layouts. The first one is a 2-pager, and it was from a Christmas event at my house. We had all the grandkids, kids and grandkids over when their great-grandma was in town visiting, and we had homemade pizza night. And these are the photos from that event. And you can see I used washi tape from the Freckled Fawn. I used that glitter tape. That is a 3x4 pocket page card cut down, as is this. I stamped this image. I used the what do you call it? The vellum strips here. And I'll tell you, this is from Scrapbook Generations volume number 3. It is an 8-photo sketch. And so you can see, I used washi tape, 2 different kinds of washi tape. I used label stickers. I used, this alpha had some asterisks, so I used the asterisks as embellishment bits. I used brads. I used enamel dots. I stamped. That's a label sticker there. Yeah, so I had a lot of fun creating these. The next one is also a 2-page layout. That's that one. And this is also from Scrapbook Generations volume 3 5-photo layout. And you can see I have 5 photos on here. And I used the blue cardstock that came with the Cheeky Studio. I used washi tape here. I used vellum stickers. I used a 3x4 pocket page here, here, and here. This is the Megan die cut. I used ribbons that came with the Cheeky Studio kit. I used the chipboard pieces. I used puffy stickers, enamel dots. I used a die cut piece down here. And it says beautiful girls and smile, and that's a vellum piece there. Use label stickers down here. Yeah, I think it turned out really, really cute. I like how this one turned out as well. Next is a single layout. And you can see, I love the color of this. It had an image or something on it, and I did not like it. It was the back side to that bird paper from Cheeky Studio. This is from, I used a sketch from Cheeky Studio November 18 that came with the kit. And so you can see I used, oh, there's another piece that I punched out with a punch. I used 3 little pieces here. It says never stop believing in the power of your dreams. That was just those 2 are bits of scraps that I had added in. I used a journal spot, a 3x4 piece here. These pieces are actually from scraps of paper, as is this 6x6 piece here. That was from my leftover bin, and this is actually one of the little Megan dolls that my granddaughter colored. I used those chipboard shapes. I used die cut pieces here, and it says this beautiful dreamer. Label stickers. I used one of the bows. I used cork pieces. I used floral pieces. I used a little bit of everything on this layout. Even the washi strips that came from Freckled Fawn. Here is another layout from that I was inspired to create from the Cheeky Studio sketch that came with the kit from November 18. And you can see I used a lot of the die cuts that came from Cheeky Studio. I used chipboard pieces. I used enamel dots. I used cork shapes. I used brads, labels, vellum words, vellum strips here. Yeah, used tons of a journal spot here, and that had something at the top of it, and I just covered it up with this bow. Yeah, used butterflies. Yeah, love how this one turned out, because that was my favorite piece of paper from the Cheeky Studio kit. This one is called Lovely Birthday Girl, and again, I used lots of scraps. These 3 pieces here were actually from the scraps that I added into my kit, and then these are all offcuts from the papers that came with. This is a washi tape here, and I just put brads around the number 3 to indicate that Zoe is 3. Just the journaling on a couple of label stickers. I used one of the flare that I had added in, another bow, and I used hearts. here, here, and here that I punched out. I used chipboard pieces, chipboard words, here, here, and here. Those are pieces from one of the 3x4. These were on a 3x4 journal card, pocket card, and I just cut those little images out and put them on there, and then I went around the edge of the page with a Sharpie marker, and here that was from one of the washi strips that I just cut out, the image that had the date on there. This one, here's where I finally cut into that floral paper, and this is a proof that came for school photos, but that's okay. I don't care because it still has the image, even though it's tagged across the middle. I'm still going to use it. This one is, I used a Cheeky Studio November 18 sketch to, this one too. This was a Cheeky Studio that I used here, a sketch, and this is a Cheeky Studio sketch. I used chipboard pieces, enamel hearts, enamel dots. I used a vellum tag, a little chipboard tag, a label sticker. I used the vellum flowers. I used the cardstock flowers. I used chipboard words. Yeah, I think this one turned out super cute as well, and I love how that washi tape looks along there. And finally, this is one also from the Cheeky Studio, or no, I take that back. It's from Felicity Jane's blog, and it was from Yuli. Yeah, I did not have any tile letters that had the numbers on them. I was going to put August 2014, and I was going to put it down here, but because I didn't have the numbers, I spelled out 2014. This kind of looks lonely up here, and I kind of wish I hadn't done this, but it's done now. So, and this just says finally done. I did some stamping. I added chipboard pieces. These vellum pieces here, I just put them on, as well as this one, I just put them on the back of one of those 4x6 journal pieces and pocket cards and fussy cut around them. This is a piece of chipboard, did a little journaling here. This was actually a 3x4 pocket page card that I cut down to create a tag. I used puffy stickers, enamel dots. Yeah, added lots of embellishments on this one. And I can say it's done, right? So that's it. I created 9 layouts with this kit, and I'm super happy to have gotten that many done. I have enough supplies to create more, but like I said, I'm done working with this kit. Sometimes you get to the end of a kit and you're just tired of looking at it, and that's kind of how I feel about this one. And I really wasn't inspired with the solid sheet of paper that I had left, even though I am inspired still by all of these scrap papers that I have left. So I might try and do something with those. I think I'll keep it together. The pattern papers, I think all of these I will keep together for a little while to see if there's anything that I can create with those. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.